Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and today I've got a match for you on Gravelpit between two North American steel teams. It is Disingenuous Assertions versus TeSPA. So we call them DAT because DAT is funny. On DAT we have explosives as Soldier. Bith is going to be Engineer. Yanks is Pyro. Comrade is going to be Demoman. Lanio is Heavy. Spartan is going to be Spy. Oh my goodness, they are not making this easy. I'm going to guess that's Trade Monster is going to be Medic. Curve Freaking Ninja is Scout. And I was told that that is Yugadop, which is Podgy backwards, is Sniper. Oh my goodness. Over on TeSPA, hopefully they're tagged up a little. Oh, I don't think so. All right, we have Bagus is going to be Spy. Turin is Scout. Damoose is Loose, is Sniper. Gently... okay, we're going to call him Pyro. We have Canned MGE Soldiers as Medic. Newbert is Heavy. Canned MGE Medics is Soldier. Teebs, it looks like, is Demoman, and that's Smokeweed. Alright, we're gonna just call them by their classes. These guys probably didn't know they were going to be casted someday, so I can't blame them for their names. I used to tag up as my favorite Food Network stars in matches in pubs. Yes, Food Network. Anyway, let's talk Gravelpit. Not a whole lot to Alright, that's interesting. Do have a little interesting engineer stuff going on. This teleporter probably won't last long here. But I like the idea. Maybe it's just there for one teleport. Put, I don't know, a class that can't usually jump up there to get up there. Maybe you want to put your, I don't know, your sniper up there. We'll see what happens with that. And an interesting hold we have going on here. We have in the A-B connector. Yeah, so interesting decisions here on defense for this TeSPA team. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, teleporter is destroyed right there. So did somebody get up there? I don't see anyone. Interesting. Nope, sniper's not there, so I don't know. Really? What is TeSPA doing? They're just kind of messing up the metagame. I don't know what to do with this. They actually already popped their Uber, trying to come in here and defend A. What? Nobody does that. That's crazy. It's crazy. They're gonna clear off the point here if they fully commit. There's just one heavy, and he doesn't have his medic because DAT, being the same team that they are, did not bring their medic out because that's the usual game. Oh, and a nice jump in there from explosives, and that's why you don't bring your medic out. It's gonna be an okay time here for A. It's not like that defense from TeSPA really did too much. 56 seconds is still a very fast time for A. And now there's no med for red, and that is dead. Not good. Trying to rhyme there, but yeah, so this is looking very good for the blue team. I won't focus on our NG trying to get in a sentry jump right there. Some more interesting positions and defensive little trickeries coming from a TeSPA team. Right now I think they should just kind of focus on playing the standard, but I don't know, especially when they're at an uber disadvantage. You really can't do too many tricks, but we'll see. The teleporter did get up to the roof, so I'm really curious about what was going on with it over here earlier, but I'm guessing that was flirting with some sort of crazy strategy and deciding not to. But whatever, it is done. So blue team, waiting a little bit. They lost Comrade. I didn't see how Comrade went down right there, but neither Demoman for this push, especially since there's a level 3 sentry gun, which they've already scouted that out, or spied that out. They did use their spy. Looking a little indecisive though. And remember, Gravelpit is a stopwatch, so whoever captures all 3 points in the least amount of time will take it. I won't bother pausing because there's not much going on right now, so just voice enable 0 if you don't want to listen to in-game comms. Oh, Tonster is what I'm gonna call him. Took a lot of damage right there. Scout in from behind, and oh my god, he didn't pop his Uber, and he goes down. Turin with the Uber drop. Turin still alive. Where did that little scout that could go? Yeah, he's still going. Finally goes down. Comrade gets some sticks under him, but huge plays. So we're not going to have an Uber here at B for a little bit longer again. TeSPA's med went down as well, or maybe popped an Uber again. I wasn't paying complete attention to that, because you'd think he would just be playing it standard and trying to get that Uber up, waiting for the Uber push. Okay, that was a backstab, sure, why not? But a nice pick right there. Roaming heavy should not probably be a factor in your defense on B right here, especially considering there's no sentry gun up. So this little bit non-standard play right here is just throwing me for a crazy loop. And now we have a sentry gun going on the ramp. Some nice detonator jumps from our Pyro, who just appears to be having too much fun right now. But why not? Oh, is he trying to get on the roof? I think that's what's going on right here. Pyro on the roof is an okay idea. You can air blast soldiers and demos who are jumping. So maybe it could work. Uber is popped. I don't know about that decision right there from Red. Maybe they saw this blue med. If they can kill the blue med, of course it's going to be the right decision. And there they go. That is the right decision for TeSPA to pop that Uber. However, TeSPA lost their med. Blythe, the Engie, coming from behind and got the shotgun kill on the red med. So it's all well and good to pop that Uber and take out the enemy med, but you got to keep your own med alive. And they were just not in a good position. I mean, if the enemy engineer can come in there and get a shoddy kill, that's that tells you something. Let's watch Gently. Well, we're just gonna call him Gently. Did he even get that kill? I'm confused. Okay, no. He's patrolling the hallways there for a little bit, but just waiting for Dat to get their team together. Their Uber up. I'm guessing they're still on the Uber. We'll watch the Podgy cam, or Yigadop, which is actually a lot more fun to say than Podgy, so I think I'm going to call him Yigadop. And that's what you get for putting your name backwards. So, little sniper battle, he does finally win that. The Moose is no longer on the loose, but he's taking quite a bit of damage from the soldier who knows he's there. Blue med went down. Oh my goodness, this Uber is never going to happen. Remember, Dad has yet to pop an Uber here. Okay, so med should just be building Uber at spawn right now, and he's not building Uber at all. Where is his? Where are the heavy classes? Poor med that I can't say his name. I don't even know how. But really needs to have his classes with him. His scout is with him now. Not the best idea, especially now that he's okay. Hook up with your heavy. There you go. There you go. Now I feel better. Now I feel better. 40-50% Uber should be going soon, but really in a very dangerous position right here. Need to have more protection for their med, and oh my goodness, in comes Red. They realize that Blue is pushed out without this Uber. They're going to pop their Uber, and TeSPA, oh my goodness, is it going to happen? It looks like Blue med got away alive, but in comes a bomb from the soldier. He's just going to send some spam there, and not sure about that Red Uber. Again, it looks like Red is just using their Ubers to push in. And when you're on defense, it's not the best decision, especially if you're... Okay, that was a backstab. I don't know why I question TF2 mechanics anymore, but regardless. It happened. So don't question it. Let's see if Yeekans... Yeah, it does get this. Yanks? Pyro does get the kill on the medic right there, so no med for Red as they defend right here. In comes the blue Uber, but they need to pop this Uber. Oh my goodness, they almost did get it. The Spy Bagus did get Laneo as they were in there, so no heavy. But my goodness, this DAT team could not catch a break. With their Ubers, finally will push in here, take everything down. Blue med does survive, but he's only got a few health left and is covered in Jurati. Everybody looks like on the point, but they really need to concentrate on shutting this area down, and they do have their blue soldier up there, so that's explosives doing some patrol work, actually just looking for health right now, I think so. But B will be capped as Red not in any position to come out and contest it. So finally, B gets capped with a time of 7 minutes and 16 seconds. That's a little bit on the long side right here. The DAT team cannot afford to wait too much for this B or C push. And can't afford to lose their medic to a trap either. DAT Explosives gets in there, and does he take down medic? He does get the MGE medic, or MGE, I don't know what I'm calling him. So red med down, so really nice bomb in there from Explosives to get that threatened by his medic. 100% Uber advantage, which is going to be so nice. Gotta keep the heavy alive. Not sure what he's doing right there, but let's take a look at Yagap, and he does take down the opposing demo man right there. Soldier is left pretty much the only one who can get to the top, and oh, I got off his camera right as he got that headshot, and that is going to be a victory, or a C cap for Disingenuous Assertions, or DAT as I call them. 8 minutes and 13 seconds, so not bad. That C cap was definitely what they needed, a fast time. But they really took their time on B, and that is usually the case, the scenario, the story of Gravelpit. B is the one that takes the longest time to get. So we'll see what Team TeSPA brings in a response. I'm going to watch Blythe and his build, if he does anything interesting, like a teleporter that makes no sense. But you never know. Could make sense to him. And he's wearing those beautiful flared frontiersmen, or the hippie bell bottoms, which I don't think any engineer would be caught dead in. But whatever, Valve. Whatever. There's definitely weirder stuff, like a pyro in a snowsuit, because that makes sense too. Anyway. Let's watch Explosives, because he is here at A, in a little sneaky hidden position right here. So it looks like they are going to try to contest a little bit at A, put some time on the clock. They do have their scout going as well. I'm guessing Sniper is out here. Yep, Sniper. Oh, but Yagap is caught out right there with a nice flare. What the... Why is there no blue medic alive anymore? What? Oh my goodness. It looks like they tried to bring a level 3 out here. That didn't work. Where's the blue med body? This little forensics, TF2, trying to figure out what happened when your caster just does not pay attention at all. TeSPA, what? I'm guessing they're trying to go for some crazy A or B attack, lost their med, dropped the Uber, and I mean, there's a time and a place for craziness. I don't know if this is the time and the place. Well, maybe it is. It's Steel, of course it's the time and a place. But I'm just upset because I didn't catch that on camera. Alright, we're gonna stick on the blue combo cam to make sure we understand what's going on. Alright, so Teebs building his Uber, so they're not just gonna hang out and wait for this to happen naturally. They're forcing this issue. Where did the med go? Oh my goodness, TeSPA's med is gone rogue. There he is. He's just with the scout right now, and then oh my goodness, he's gonna get caught out. He has to pop his Uber. What a nice force right there from the pyro, but what a bad situation. That's why you don't go roaming with just your scout. Ooh, that's not looking great right now for TeSPA's team. We'll see if they can pull something out, but look at all the losses. And meanwhile, DAT is just kind of sitting nicely on their little B defense. Demoose definitely wants to get a medic pick or something to buy his team back into this game. Gonna get Lanio, which is a nice pick. Now he's gonna try to snipe down the poor defensive sentry gun, or probably get the engineer first, which is definitely the better idea. Because once NGs figure out you're sniping their sentry, they get so mad. It's like the most insulting thing you can do. So we do have blue med back up. That's TeSPA's med, who I don't know what I'm calling him. Can MGE soldiers. Sure, why not? Building that Uber, so they will have that soon. Let's stick on that camp, because who knows what is gonna happen with this blue med, TeSPA's med, who apparently can MGE soldiers. Has 100% Uber right now, so don't go with the pyro. Stick with your heavy. Stick with the class that can defend you. And have a plan is pretty much the most important thing. While you're building, why not talk about, like, I think we should push B from C, because that seems relatively unprotected. Because right now they're just wasting time, and about 5 minutes left to capture 2 points. I mean, it's definitely doable, obviously doable, but just wasting time right now. Looks like they're waiting for their demo man, so this should signal a push. Never lead with your medic, though. You definitely want to make sure you have your heavier classes in front of you as shields, and definitely need eyes on that sniper. There's a spy behind. Looks like that was caught out. Need to start shooting. There they go. Uber is popped. Sentry gun goes down, but the red Uber popped in retaliation. Blue heavy gets dropped right there, and red spy somehow still alive. He does go down. Some nice sticks take him out, and it looks like TeSPA's med will survive. So that's first successful kind of push right there. They do have a bit of numbers advantage, and right now heals advantage as red med did go down. Turin getting a nice pick right there on Linneo, and looks like TeSPA now is kind of coming into their own. Led really by Turin. He's going huge. Enemy scout gets finished off right there, but TeSPA, can he take out the soldier? Brings out the pistol. Oh my goodness. So close, and explosives with 12 health left finally goes down. Teams had to come in there and help him out, but the job got done, and Turin with 7 health left. A huge part of that, this B capture. He's super hurt though, so can't really be the cocky Bostonian scout self that he usually is. He's gonna have to just hide in the corner and hope that this pirate doesn't see. Oh, now he's gonna be aggressive. But B is almost capped right there. Red or blue med finally getting up. It looks like he did go down. And B will be capped. So let's see what type of defense we got going on here for that, as we have 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Let's check out the Yugadop cam, which has so much fun to say. Podges, I guess, fun to say too, but Yugadop is much more fun. Shoots an NG in the stomach, why not? But we'll see what Freaking Ninja is doing. He's actually getting in behind, going to B to maybe get a medic pick, maybe get a force. Although there's only 80% Uber charge as of now, but we'll see what he does. Coming in from behind. Look what he found. He found a medic. Oh, takes TeSPA's med down to 17 health. Oh my goodness. What close play right there. And then he just got Uber right. Oh, but he drops. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. TeSPA's med dropped. Blue, red Uber is popped on the point. Blue just doesn't have any health to get up to the top. In comes his pyro, but he's not going to stand for long. He's actually lasted way longer than he should. What the heck? He goes down with the bushwhack. Podgy getting that kill, but that was scary right there for red med, for Dat's med. They let that pirate get a little bit too close for comfort. Regardless, though, they are holding on to the point. Their med has this little bit of an advantage, but yeah, that dropped Uber out of Blue's med is huge. Pretty much once that Uber's dropped, you just want to turn around. They did force the Uber, though, out of the other team, so that's obviously a big deal. But pretty much signaled the failure of that push. Do have a lot of frags going down here for blue team as they push their way and make their way up to the top of the spire. Red med gets taken out. Blue heavy is down, as well as red heavy goes down on the ramp, but it looks like TeSPA is getting the numbers up here. Freaking Ninja trying to do his best to delay the cap. In comes Explosives, takes down Pyro right there, and he pretty much saves this point. We'll see if Dat can hold on to it. Girardi goes down on the point, and everyone's dripping with the yellow, but nobody from, well, we do have a scout from blue, but and the spy from blue, but oh my goodness, some big sticks come from Comrade to clear off the point. Turin going down, Abagus going down as well. Only 55 seconds left to go. Look at all these ice sculptures that are decorating C-Spire right now. Not the best sign from this red team that needs to hold on for 45 seconds. Nice wrangled mini right here is doing the best just to harass the point. Does get sniped down, but Linneo gets sniped down as well, so red med is on his own. Needs someone to heal. Who is he healing? I see the med the beam, but oh no, now he's gonna get jumped. He jumps off. In comes crits right here, so we have crits going for blue team as they try to make their way to the spire. Red med did survive, is kind of just dancing around, finally goes down. Only 14 seconds left, but blue needs to get to the spire. Remember, there's no overtime because the time is already set. Blue Pyro is up there and he is all by himself. If anyone from red can get there, then will they be able to? Oh my god. Oh my god, that is the closest it could possibly have been, and TeSPA pulls out the win. Oh, so that is the first round win. Don't go anywhere, this is getting good. And we're back with the second half, second round. And it occurs to me that I may be saying TeSPA wrong. It might be TeSPA or TeSPA. But it does stand for the Esports Association, which is an esports organization that sponsors teams and events around the country. So this is their official TF2 team. So welcome, guys. I think the team, this particular Highlander team, has been together for 2 seasons, I think, I want to say. Iron last season, and then this season they're in Steel. But I'm going to call them TeSPA because I like the sound of that, because it reminds me of Tesla, which is always cool, I feel like. We'll keep an eye on Dat and Engineer Blythe to see if he's going to do anything crazy, but looks like he's been playing it pretty standard. We're going to keep an eye on the blue combo and see what they did, if they're going to repeat what they did last time, which was to somehow drop Uber and not do anything. But you know, it worked out for them. TeSPA was able to come back and stack the point the last few seconds at one of the closest finishes on a gravel pit that can be, like, physically impossible to get any closer, I feel like. So it looks like Blue Med staying back here with these heavier classes. So looks like TeSPA is going to play it a little bit more standard, and we'll see what kind of defense that Dat has brought here on A, but looks like pretty general. We got explosives, doing some nice explosive works. Gonna go for, oh, goes down to Can't MGE Medics. Blue soldier right there who gets finished off by Kerr freaking Ninja. After all that action has gone down, Blue has decided to push up here, and Spy is caught out. So maybe that's what happened earlier. There was a Spy pick for the Uber drop. So it looks like the heavier class is going to can't decide where to go. This heavy is literally running back and forth with those Gru. And that's never a good sign. When your heavy is indecisive, it's not a good sign usually. But yes, go to C, or go through C to B. That would probably be a good idea right now, as A is pretty much being uncontested and just being slowly capped. But that's the story. We do have explosives here on C, just sending some damage down towards the combo to make them scared, maybe force an Uber pop, but really he's not going to be able to do too much right here, as we do have that Uber still intact. A is just about to be capped right there, 1 minute 31 seconds, so kind of a long time, but this push looks good coming out of TeSPA. So need to flash the heavy. He's going to go down because there's a scout literally on top of his head, so he does get taken out. Blue Med gets separated from his demo man. Will they be able to get back together? They do, but the Uber is gone, and the Spy gets the backstab, and with that, Diamondback takes down Med right there. So this push, not what they wanted to do, and Red finally pops their Uber. They didn't really even have to, but probably a good idea. Although, here comes the soldier who is just a little late to the party, but he's just destroying everything. Dear Lord, and down goes the Med for Red as well. So maybe this push can be successful if Blue, because they have these faster respawns, can get into the point. Explosives taking down the Moose is on the loose. Or the Moose is loose. He's not on the loose. That's not a thing. But in comes the blue combo again. We'll see if they can recover. Need to protect this medic. Oh, that axe wielding Pyro is the scariest thing in the world, but it looks like TeSPA's Med will get away alive. And TeSPA already gained some time on the point right here, although MG Medics is not going to survive right there. His medic will, though, still out, still healing. Spoke a little too soon. Sorry about that. It does go down again. It looks like to water. The Diamondback wielding Spy. He's already got 7 points right here. And the Moose is gonna continue to try to be in here, but it looks like Dat is definitely contesting this. They're not gonna let it go, even though there's a ×2 on B that could easily be stopped. Oh man, the Moose So close to getting a headshot right there on the enemy medic, but Explosive comes in, does some nice anti-sniper action. Oh, Turin pulling out that Boston Master, which is always super scary. But going down on the point right there. And yeah, this defense holding for the time being, it looks like, for Team Dat. Although, there we go. That's where that happened. Backstab on the medic. Water getting that stab. We're going to have to get on his cam in just a second because he's just been doing tons of work. Mostly on the poor TeSPA's medic who's down. And so now the heavy is all by himself. And that is a very lonely existence when you're fat and Russian and only have a huge gun to protect yourself. We'll see if he can get out of here, but he is going to go down. Yanks is, I don't know how to say that. Getting that fire burning damage going as he's wearing his snowsuit. That's gotta be hot. Alright, we'll get on the water cam right now. See what he has been doing, that his position has been so good, or if he's just been really good at gauging where the enemy medic's is going to be, or what's going on with him. Let's get into the mind of water right now. So he's running that Diamondback, which gives you mini crits on successful backstab, if I recall correctly, because it was recently buffed. And there is talk about banning it, but there's always talk about things and whatnot. So we do have blue med with that 100% Uber. Water is just kind of make me a little paranoid the way he's just kind of skulking about. I feel like skulking is the proper term for that. But he is coming to be behind. Blue Uber is popped. The sentry gun is picked up, and actually the Uber is flashed onto the NG, but he goes down. Oh my goodness. So sentry gun goes down with him, of course. Blue med caught out and gets caught on fire. My goodness. Not a happy existence right there. That blue push. It's just bad positioning. But they were able to take down the engineer with the sentry gun, but really weren't able to do much more than that. Looks like a blue soldier is going to come in here and try to make something happen. Comrade knows he's there, just kind of putting stickies everywhere. But this blue soldier, where is he, is the question. Is going to just try to harass right here. Potentially kill himself? Which is absolutely what he did. I thought he was going to go for maybe a med pick or something. Interesting decision to build Uber with Demo Man. I really feel like they should be building with Scout, considering Scout was right there. Scout with the Boston Bastard doesn't waste any ammo. And, oh, we have the crits going on. All right. Let's see how this goes. I don't know about the crits right here because they are still pushing into a sentry gun. Crits obviously does nothing against a sentry gun, which will probably be level 3 by the time they get there. Looks like Blythe is very capable. Both these engines have been showing themselves to be very capable and getting things up. And Gravelpit, one of the more challenging maps because there's not a whole lot of ammo. But if you get that dispenser up, then you can usually get a level 3 up pretty easily. So we do have this crits going on. We'll see how it works. I mean, the essential elements are going to be getting that NG pick and getting that med pick before he pops his Uber. And neither happened right there. NG picks up that sentry gun, gets some of that Uber. Heavy does go down, so that's good news a little bit for this TeSPA team. But rest of red team, actually is getting finished off right here, so some nice presence by Turin to be around the rock. Takes down red med as he was trying to escape, and this, wow, I stand super corrected. TeSPA is actually making this work. Their med did go down. It's just not respawning, so yeah, there's no heals on the point, but they will probably be able to do this. Heavy is super hurt, and here comes med, yeah. Wow, they're going to be able to do this. I did not think that crits would work at all. And so we do see some really interesting strategy out of Dat. That is, whenever the charge comes in from the enemy team, is to get the NG to pick up the sentry gun and then Uber the NG. Oh, some nice coordinated spy and soldier play on point C. Kind of clears it off for the time being, for a little bit at least. But TeSPA not really have enough player presence to take advantage of that. They are 3 down, but still going to try to work out here. Blue soldier just absolutely rocketing the medic off of the point, so that's nice, but not able to, again, there's just not a lot of blue presence here to take advantage of whatever damage they're doing. Only less than 4 minutes left, and we do have the crits going out again. We'll see if they can get anything with it. They do get the red med. Blue med goes down as well. Nice Frontier Justice kill, I think, from Red Engineer. Point is cleared off right now, and that's just going to signal this blue pyro to walk right in. Gently, can he do it? He just needs to air blast everybody. Oh, it's too much damage though, too much damage, and Hay Bale coming in and finishing him off, as well as Bagus. Demoose gets a shot right there on a water, and for the time being, the point is secure, but for how long is the question. Remember, TeSPA is still running this crit, so that's a very interesting decision. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get back on the demo man cam because he's been the one to get this. The Teebs cam in some sort of weird font. But they do have that ready to roll. Need to act fast. Again, getting the medic is essential, and they were able to do that in that last assault. Get that med before he was able to pop. He didn't have Uber at that time. He will probably have Uber by the time they do push with this crits. So, unless they push very soon, which they're kind of deciding about, don't really have too much time to think about. But here comes Teebs. Crits is popped. There is no Uber ready for the blue team. I mean, for red team, but Water gets 2 stabs right there, taking down Teebs, and also I think the medic was his other pick right there. Huge spy plays. Watch your back when you're popping that crits. Looks like red med did go down, so there are no heals on Spire as blue is trying to defend this. Red is trying to defend. Wow, okay, sorry. I'm on spring break. I'm not completely thinking things through before I say them, so give me a break. We'll just watch the Yidagop cam. Yidagop. Yigadop. There we go. Big bomb in here from opposing soldier. Takes some Durati. We'll see if... oh, nope. Paji doesn't get the... Oh, he gets assist, but doesn't get the satisfaction of taking him down himself. About a minute 25 seconds left here on the clock. But this is going to be a long time for TeSPA. Remember, they are setting the time first this round, and we'll give the opportunity for Dat to beat it. Some solitary plays right here, which is interesting. So you had the soldier come up and try to get something going by himself, and now you have the pyro up and trying to get something going. Kind of worked. Bagus set people on fire, and really, there's nothing to do until they have that charge, that crits. And here it comes. Are able to get the pyro, and heavy goes down. In comes the rest of the blue team. A lot of damage going down. Explosives doing some good work there, but goes down as well. Right now, blue med has to hook up with this sniper, but it looks like that will be enough, and TeSPA does go ahead and capture the point with a time of 11 minutes and 23 seconds. So that's pretty long. Yeah, that's not great. Red med did he make that switch? He did make that switch to regular Uber, so that's good news. The red crits on Gravelpit, it obviously can be used, but you have to be very aggressive. And you have to be like trying to stop a really fast time or something. You have to be like the real underdog or something. This just isn't the time to do that crits on defense. And so, of course, we did see that TeSPA did change out of that. So I would agree with that decision. Do we have yeah, we have another teleporter. We're going to just watch this teleporter. I know, this is fascinating. Okay, so they get the spy up there. Alright, so Bagus, show us what you got. Really interesting. So you don't see those types of... Oh man, blue med is out now, and TeSPA's spy is all over this. Oh my goodness. There's no spy checking because, of course, you don't think the spy is going to be there, because why would they waste a teleporter on that? But, oh my god. Oh, he gets the stab on the medic. Oh my god, Bagus, what? Oh, man. Worth it. Worth it. Wow, so TeSPA throwing out the big plays, the huge strats. I mean, he's lucky that Dat decided to come through and bring their medic out. Otherwise, he was just going to be wasting his presence there for a while. Usually, teams will keep their med in a little bit longer, I would say, but A has already been capped, so I guess they were feeling a little like they wanted to continue with that momentum, but nice play right there out of TeSPA. Love it, love it, love it. Then you saw we just had the pyre up here, use that detonator to jump. So, of course, taking advantage of all those unlocks and weaponry that can help you out. Speaking of unlocks and weaponry, Smoke Weed is running that Rescue Ranger, which, of course, allows you to teleport your sentry gun to a location close to you as well. Oh, but few stickies get in there, and he was so hurt, too, so that's unfortunate. Sometimes it's better just to leave it in the safe spot. It's less fun to defend on the ground, because defending on the roof is exciting and you're on the roof, but the ground is pretty much one of those guaranteed safe locations that it's a lot harder to get stickied out if the opposing team doesn't have an Uber. This opposing team does have an Uber, and red med did drop, so that's going to be super advantage for the DAT team. They have yet to pop it. Really just kind of going straight towards the point right here, and they're going to pop this Uber on the point, and that's never a good sign, because if you're on the point, you want to be capturing the point. You don't want to be Ubered on the point. Especially if there's no one around that you're trying to kill, then you're just wasting an Uber. So they really should have pushed forward with that Uber. Tried to clear this out. Of course, this is cleared out. There were only 3 up for TeSPA at that point. So, I mean, I guess it was fine. I mean, of course, it was the right choice to pop on the point, save your team, save your med. And get that presence on the point on B. But in general, you really want to make something to do. You want to do something with your Ubers and not just occupy space as much when you're offensive, at least. Regardless, B is capped. We have 8 minutes and 30 seconds left for DAT to capture C, and that is a long time. So DAT really bringing it. Nice aggression on that B assault, taking full advantage of the fact that red med dropped his Uber right there. Not sure how, but a little bit chaotic here on Gravelpit, and especially when you have teams that aren't necessarily going with the standard, meta narrative of how Gravelpit games are supposed to go. We do have this Uber popped from both sides, a little bit of a standoff as nobody really can do any damage to anybody. Blue Demo Man trying to get in there, but he actually goes down to that Rescue Ranger kill. There is some presence and occupation on the point right here, but where is TeSPA? They have almost full numbers up, but they're just not on this point. Blue Pyro is doing crazy amounts of work, and in comes Explosives to finish him off. What? Oh my goodness. So, Blue Pyro, that is Yankins, is my MVP for those last 30 seconds, just on the point, staying alive, and wow, great work. So that means we're going to a 3rd round, everyone. Don't go anywhere. And we're back with the 3rd and final round of this match between TeSPA and Disingenuous Assertions. I hate when assertions are disingenuous. I'm just gonna look at scores, but they are all reset, of course. Let us take a look at this snazzy hat worn by this member of Daft Punk. Yeah, that's... Anyway, what else do we got? We have got... You know I'm out of words when I have to go to talk about hats. But no, I mean, some significant words here. Dat showed themselves to be extremely capable in offense last round, with a time of about 4 to 5 minutes right there. So, of course, as offensive team first, they're looking to replicate a fast time like that. Alright, we got this going. We got a spy. Are they going to destroy it? But they'll know. Let's see if Yankins is spy checking it all, and he's actually not. So I don't know how I feel about that. They do see that teleporter there, so now they have to know that there's a spy up here. But there's no spy checking. He's right there. Oh my god. It's like watching a movie, and the person's gonna walk into that room where the ex-murderer is waiting, and you want to yell at them, but no matter how much you yell, they're not gonna listen to you, because Oh my goodness, so maybe repeating some of the same mistakes. We'll see. Oh, there's a pyro coming in from behind, causing a little chaos. Will this Uber be forced? No. Down goes the pyro. But Red Spy is still up here and lurking. Is he? Yes, that is. Your worries are not over yet. Bagus is in. Oh no, does he get caught? Little spy checking right there. Oh, he's such a good actor. He finally reveals himself, and that will be the end of that. A has been captured, so we will see this push from Dat soon. Let's get in on an offensive camera. Hay bale. Will he get some of this Uber? It looks like Uber is yet to be popped from either side. There we go. Finally, the Uber does go. Sentry gun and everything has been down. This red Uber right behind Dat's Uber. Some nice air blasting, though. Sends a heavy flying, and bad news when a fat man flies. He does finally take out the pyro, but he is on fire, not in a good way. And he's lost his medic. He lost his life. And so this looks like it's going to be an easy-ish cap for... Oh, what great work right there from Turin. Heavy in his med, and he was able to dance around the Heavy's fire to take out the medic. So Turin, we've been seeing, has been doing an excellent job as scout, just able to really get in on pressure on the medic. We saw that actually from Carfrank and Ninja as well. He wasn't able to get that final kill, but he was able to put a ton of damage on the medic before finally going down, which scouts shouldn't be able to do when you're surrounded by your team as a medic. You know, you think you're safe, but this fast little cocky guy from the northeast comes in and somehow gets tons of damage on your medic. It's crazy. So explosives with a nice little hiding spot, taking down the medic or a scout right there. But with the time of 2 minutes and 8 seconds for AB captures, that is looking really nice right here. They don't have to rush anything. They don't have to do a soft push. They don't have to change the quick fix. They just can play this C cap straight. They don't have to try any crazy tactics. Just play it straight, play it normal, if you will. Of course, there's no such thing as normal in TF2. There's one, what everybody else does, and then there's two, what nobody does, which I guess is normal versus abnormal. But yeah, so really just need to keep their medic alive, push with all their classes, don't make any hasty pushes, try to force the Uber pop before they commit. We'll see if they can do this. So this is definitely a situation where you send in a scout, perhaps from underneath, try to get that Uber pop. The Uber is popped by blue first. What? Red drops! Oh my goodness. That is horrible news right there for TeSPA, but on the plus side, Dat is in a good position. They lose their medic, though. He got separated from his heavy, and will Dat be able to take advantage of this? Oh, some nice rockets on the point. Clear is off, but in comes Explosive. He has rockets, too. Blue Heavy somehow survived all that and has 70 health left, and will just be barraging himself to the point. In comes this NG. Can he stop it? No. What? Wow. We have a little rock concert, courtesy of Gently Caress. We'll just call him that. But 3 minutes and 49 seconds. That is a very fast time. TeSPA is going to have to pull out some crazy tactics. Like I said before, that Dat didn't have to pull out any crazy tactics because they had quite a while to capture C. They tried to approach a standard, but they lost their medic. They got the Uber drop, which was really, really awesome. But because they were finally able to get some frags and just clear off the point, they were able to capture it. So it was a little abnormal, a little messy, but whatever, it got the job done. So on the other hand, right now, TeSPA with a time of 3 minutes and 49 seconds to beat can't really afford to be calm and patient. They have to do something really good. We'll see if they can do it. I guess we're going to have a B push right here. Send the scout to A. Send the heavier classes to B and try to get that force and try to get that B point being captured fast. But so far, it looks like, yeah, we are going to see that. No teleporter, no teleporter shenanigans from Dat. So no spy to watch out for, although this Devilman does seem to be a little cautious. So we're waiting, I guess, on Can't MGE to do something, and he did take out the Devilman right there, so that means no sticks on the roof. Significant? Is that significant enough for a blue push here, though, is the question. all quiet, and seconds are ticking away. They've already wasted about 50 seconds. Nice pick right there from Bagus, and that was apparently what they TeSPA team was waiting for. In comes the blue Uber. A lot of spam coming down on the sentry gun, but it is still a nope. There it goes down, and a level 3 sentry from blue team comes out. Love that. Oh, it easily gets taken out with that red Uber still there, but it fades, and a backstab takes out the heavy, and some explosives take out the medic right there. Man, TeSPA may actually be able to do this if they can stay alive right now. Teebs is the only one who can be who's on the point. Comrade with 5 health left takes out his ham and is running away, but he is still alive. He can just spam this point easily from outside, and he does take down Moose right there. Remember, Comrade is so barely alive right now. We'll see if he can defend this on his own, but he's actually getting reinforcements right now. Those red respawns coming in, and they are able to get to the point faster than the blue ones, and I'm wondering where TeSPA team is. Oh my goodness, and that's not a good position to be in as medic. Oh, he's just doing some crazy dancing and surfing. Comrade could not anticipate where he was going to go, but with about 1 minute and 51 seconds left, medic cannot be caught out alone. And A isn't capped yet. That's crazy. You should be sending your scout, spy, sniper to A maybe sniper, but definitely scout to A immediately to get that capture, because that's one thing you just have to have done. But looks like the A cap was stopped, and now the heavy's gonna come in there, and that's exactly what you don't want. You want the heavy to be a B, to put it down that huge health target for your medic to build and also to soak up damage. Oh my goodness. Here comes the spy trying to stop it. That was water. But I don't know if TeSPA's gonna be able to do this. They're going crits, which is probably right. Well, I don't know, they have about 1 minute left, and they have to capture 2 points. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be really tough. Meanwhile, Dat just has to hold B. We'll see if they can do it. They do have this 100% Uber waiting, and there is a level 1 sentry gun. Get that ammo. The heavy has ammo right there. Get it. He's probably worried about the sniper, which is a good worry. So we do have the crits incoming from BC Connector. Oh, Pyro gets the extinguisher on. Oh my goodness, and then the sniper snipes red medic, who drops Uber, so both meds down. There is presence for both teams on this point right here, but it's the heavier classes from blue that matter, and some big pills going down, but doesn't matter because Water gets the 2 Diamondback kills in a row. Let's see if he can get one more. No turn coming in and cleaning up a little bit. But now we have Red Scout putting some defense too. So Scout versus Scout on the point. One has Boston Basher and one has Milk. And guess who wins? It's the one with the bat full of nails. However, that's not going to be enough. Will not go into overtime because that is the round, and Disingenuous Assertions win. Look at the work of the spies. A huge shout out to Bagus and TeSPA for bringing those creative teleporter shenanigans in the beginning. Love to see that out of these younger divisions and younger teams, just experimenting and playing the game as it's supposed to be, which is fun. So that's awesome. So thanks so much to Yigidop, who sent this in, also known as Podgy. Sorry it took me a month to cast it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you have a match you want to see casted in a month or 2, you should send it to me. But if you have something you want to see casted sooner, send it to TurboCop, who is my friend and an excellent caster at TurboCopTF2@gmail.com. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.